Okay, everyone, so I've turned my camera around. That didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to. But regardless, this is the second portion of the first video. So I turned the camera around and basically kind of showing you what I do as far as what I prep for my snack. So first of all is I have some egg whites here. Eggs here, which what I usually do with those is that at the beginning of the week or on Sunday, I'll boil like a big batch. About a dozen, sometimes even 2 dozen. You guys may not know it yet, but you'll learn soon that I eat eggs a lot. I love egg whites, and I eat it like it's going out of fashion. So I boil a lot of hard-boiled egg whites, and then I'll keep it in the fridge in the shell because it keeps it fresher that way, and when you're ready to eat, you can just peel it and eat it. And what I do is I'll throw away the yolk. I won't eat the yolk. It is good for you, but that's where a lot of the cholesterol and fat is in. So I'll just stick with the egg whites. But if you do want to eat the whole egg, just go for one a day. One a day is good for you. And for me, I'll do like 3 egg whites in one sitting. Or if I do something like for breakfast, for my egg white pancakes, I will do 6 egg whites in there. So like I said, I eat a lot of egg whites. So moving on is what I'll do also is like this. You'll see these little packages of fruits. These are cut up pineapples, a cup. So they're roughly around 90 to 100 calories. So I pre-measure everything out, put in baggies, stick it in the fridge. So that way, if I feel the urge to snack on something sweet or have a sweet tooth, I'll grab that instead. It's great for my husband. Great for my kids. They can grab and go. I'll also do that in little baggies like pretzels. I'll buy the big ones and then big bag and then separate them into individual portioned serving bags, and I'll actually write down what it is and the calorie content on it. So that way it keeps me accountable. It actually helps my kids as well, especially my oldest daughter. She's learning about, clean eating, about what I do as well. So it's teaching her how to eat correctly and how to portion. Next thing is nuts. Now, nuts are a great option, healthy snack for you. It's got all of your good fats in there. It's going to raise your HDL, which are your good fats. And but the only thing about those is that they do contain a lot of calories. So whenever you grab nuts for your snack, make sure that you do portion them out and measure them out, so that way you're not overeating on it. So a couple little things I do too that I keep around the house is like rice cakes. My kids love those. And then raisins. The other thing was, I know some of you were asking what PB2 is. This is what we have here at our commissary, or what the military calls the grocery store here. So if you guys don't know what PB2 looks like, that's what it is. I absolutely love it because you get to save on the calories on that, and it's very portable. You can literally stick that in a little baggie as well and take it with you on the go. And then just so you guys know, my husband loves his nuts, so I keep all my nuts around in big jars like this, so they're easily and readily available for me to grab and go and cook, or put them in little baggies when I want to. And then I know Larissa, I believe, in one of my other group, and I think it was Ashley. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I do apologize. There's a lot of you guys, but I want to make sure that I touched on this about the chicken broth or vegetable broth or any kind of broth out there. Somebody had asked sometimes they stay away from the broth just because it's got a lot of sodium, a lot of some artificial ingredients in it that you don't like. But this is what the best version, or the best, healthiest, cleanest broth that I know of as far as for the commissary goes. I know there's better ones out there in the States, but I'm not too sure because it's been a while since I've been in the States, so I don't know what exactly they have out there. Or what you can do is make your own chicken broth. It's very easy to do. Anytime you cook a whole rotisserie chicken, or even if you buy one from the store and you take all the meat off, put the bones into a large pot, fill it with water, throw carrots, onions, and celery, and a bay leaf in there, and then just let it slowly simmer for about 24 to 48 hours, and that's it. It's really easy. You've got a great broth base, and just strain that sucker out, and then stick it in the fridge. You'll see some fat rise up to the top. Skim the fat off once it's cooled down, and then use it in your soups, whatever you need to cook with. And if you have leftovers, just make sure that you do freeze it. That's it, guys. I hope you guys all have a good weekend. Don't worry, I'll keep in touch with you. If you have any questions or any problems, struggles, whatever it is, make sure you post it in the group. Bye-bye.